Good evening, NHPUK TV here, with a quick broadcast. Members of the public who attended the council meeting on the 13th of July have been given unofficial ASBO warnings. So let's just get one up. Let me just find it. Oh, that's not the one. I'm sure I did download it before. Just bear with me. I will find it. No, doesn't look like it's letting me on Facebook. oh. Evening, Solomon. A few people have been given ASBO warnings, but they're not been signed by anyone proper. So what they're telling me that they are unofficial warnings. So coming from that, there's going to be a few people outside a police station tomorrow at 12 o'clock. To do a little protest against getting these warnings. But let me just say something. Before the meeting, Big John suggested, and I did this on Raja Mia's stream, that we make a public committee and then we go to the council through this public committee rather than turning up with 100 people. Big John said that. Some people liked the idea, some people didn't. I said it on the night of the meeting as well, and now this has happened. Good evening, Mark. Now this has happened. So people have been giving ASBO warnings. I mean, what do they expect is going to happen when 100 people turn up at a meeting? Even I shouted, but I never shouted anything obscene. I never swore, I never threw anything. I never banged on the plastic barriers, but I did shout. So, I mean, I'm not saying I knew what was coming. Well, yeah, I am saying I knew what was coming. That's why we shouldn't have 100 people at a meeting where everyone's angry, because nothing's going to get done. You're going to make the people in the council angry. You might think it's your only course of thing, but it isn't. You've got more courses than that. You've got people on the council who support what you're saying. So you need to interact with them people. Mr. Barnes, Conservative Tory Barnes in South Chatterton, for one. He's one of them. David Auburn. If you should liaise with these people to get things on the council chamber instead of going in 100 people and everyone having a go at you. And I heard Amanda Chatterton, when they get the result of the new inquiry, that won't satisfy them. Well, it's not about that. It's about having an inquiry in the first place, a proper one. And you've branded everybody with political correct words. You've arrested people. You've trolled them on social media. And you think that we're not going to say anything or people aren't going to get angry. I don't blame anybody for getting angry or for banging or for throwing a cut. But that's what you get when 100 angry people turn up at the public meeting. And I said before that public meeting that we should make a public committee. I'm not saying I'm extremely clever. I'm not just average intelligence, but I can see what is coming. And it was obviously what was going to happen to do these kind of things. So these warnings are out. I'll find out tomorrow how true they are. So watch out for a live stream tomorrow. I will be on Thursday as normal. Evening, Peter. I'll be on Thursday as normal, 7 p.m. And I think I've got an interview lined up with Unity News Network, and that's on Sunday. But I'll put a flyer out, put a bit more details out about that anyway. Over the weekend, I'm going to Leeds. We're going to see off, have a drink at the Three Legs in Leeds for Lee Parkinson, who sadly committed suicide a couple of weeks ago. His demons caught up with him. So we're going to go up to Leeds and have a drink at the Three Legs on Saturday. to remember Lee, who I met in Batley, and I've talked to him online, and I personally met in Batley, the Battle of Batley last year. So that's where I'll be over the weekend. So don't forget, 7 p.m. tomorrow, 12 o'clock tomorrow, watch out for a live stream off me, round about that time. 7 p.m. Thursday, I'll be on. I might recap on what I did on the live stream the day before. But this is NHPUK TV. Our website is in production now. Then we'll be asking people to join our party. A couple of people have already joined at the moment, but we've had to pass money, post money here and there. And we haven't got a stable site to do all our contact details on, but that is coming. The site is in production, so we should give you more very soon about that. But this is NHPUK TV. Quick broadcast on a Tuesday. More than half a dozen people, members of the public, have been issued ASBOs. I'm going to try and find. Why can't I find? Just give me a minute. It's not letting me log into my Facebook on my computer. I think I might have to clear out my caches. It's just not letting me log in. I'm sure I downloaded it before. For some reason, it's just not letting me. I could have sworn I'd downloaded the picture before, but it's just not on my downloads. Weird that. I can't get on Facebook, so not. Let me see if I can read it from me. Right. Let's see if I can. So the police stamps on the left, and on the right is the Oldham Council. Community Safety Services. From the Reform Communities, Community Safety Services. Warning, Antisocial Behaviour, Crime and Policing Act 2014. For the attention of blah, 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 blah. Regarding full council meeting 27th of June and 13th of July. During the full council meetings on the 27th and the 13th, which we are aware that you attended one or both of, there were significant concerns raised regarding the behaviour of some individuals present. These behaviours included, but were not limited to, verbal abuse, foul language directed to elected members and local authority staff, threatening and aggressive behaviour towards elected members and local authority staff, disruptive behaviour, including preventing individuals from answering questions or providing statements to the meeting by constantly shouting over them, thereby reducing the effectiveness of a meeting, preventing it from being run in a fair and democratic manner. That goes back to me saying 100 people don't go into the meeting. I don't understand how simple a thing that is. 100 people don't go into the meeting. These are the kind of things you expect afterwards. Throwing of missiles during the meeting. You were identified as engaging in the following behaviour: intentionally or recklessly causing a public nuisance, being part of a group who accosted a member of the press reporting at the meeting, accusing her of not telling the truth and surrounding her and entering into her personal space, making her fearful for her safety, attempting to scale the safety barrier. I don't think anyone was attempting to scale it. banging on the safety barrier. It's a dead weak, flimsy barrier. You only have to slightly touch it and it wobbles and makes a noise. And I found that out that when I went in that night. Shouting verbal abuse at elected members and local authority staff. Now, this is one. This is the next bit. Listen to this. Making allegations that a member of staff was personally named in the CSE report. And the finally saying, you know all about penetrating young girls to a member of local authority staff. That was a particular person's ASBO. I'm not going to mention their name, but that was a particular person's ASBO. And there's other people been given these documents. So it'll be interesting to see who turns up tomorrow, what we can glean from it, if there's any more action going from here. But remember, all you lot who went, remember Debbie Abrams, remember Rajami, it was John who was saying not to go, 100 people not to go in and make a public committee. Me, who's not even a councillor, who everyone might think is in the lower scale of everything, with me, who suggested that. Raja Mia blew it right out the water straight away. I did see a couple of people like the suggestion. I did say to Debbie on the night and Pag UK Billy with her. So I said to them the same thing, make a public committee, put Debbie on it. And I said, I don't know your relationship, but put Paul the Boot Zurich on it as well, Debbie and somebody else from the public to go and speak on the public's behalf. Everything that Debbie says, I believe in, and I know it's true. Everything Paul would say, I would know would be true and stuff like that. Remember, Paul's been contacted by Becky at Sky News. He's asked victims to come forward. I'm sure he's talked to some girls already. The same with Debbie. She's talked to the victims. Sam was with her on the night. She's intimately knowledge with what's going on with the child sexual exploitation. And then we get another member of the public to make this committee. We don't need the council's permission to have a committee to speak to councillors on the council privately, separately, to get everything down on writing, what we want, the proper ways we want it, why we think everything was messed up, not just turning up at the council with 100 people. Big John said that. Big John said that before the meeting. Let me tell you, people, I said that. But anyway, this is NHPUK TV on a Tuesday. Just bringing you a little update. Survivors, thank you, Anne. Yes, survivors, not victims. They are Solomon Angel. The thing is, it's gonna go more of this because as the next couple of years go, Labour are going to lose control of the council. There's going to be more independents in there. Remember, Failsworth have got 5 now. They went from just getting 1, they've gone up to 5. I'm confident of getting a seat. There's Pride of Oldham and Saddleworth guys. They'll be getting seats in the next couple of years as well. But yeah, and Labour will lose control of the council. I can imagine if this child sexual exploitation was going on in another 5 years in the future, that the council wouldn't be so dominated by Labour. There'd be a lot more independent councillors in who would have voted for having a proper independent inquiry. We'll have to get there. The battle still goes. My PayPal details are at the bottom of the screen there. The emails are there. We have had a couple of people showing real interest in the party. We're having a website coming up very soon, hopefully very soon, and then people to join our party. I mean, you know, we haven't made anything. It's costing us money all the time in the party, even though I do get some donations, but it is costing us money. But we do need paying members. Once we've got paying members, we can better regulate our financial things. There'll be less personal money spent. We've still got to get an emblem on the Electoral Commission, which we're going to be trying to do. And that costs money. But there's my PayPal details and my bank details. If you'd like to donate to anything, Again, sort of like membership is open, but it's just been done by post, and we'd rather wait till we get the website done, then we'll be pushing for people to join. But this is the NHP UK TV, Tuesday evening. Big John here. I will be out tomorrow at 12 midday, and I'll see you then. But thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Thank you very much.